engaging the community since 1970. This is WIS Awareness.
Good Sunday morning. Welcome to Awareness Today. Glad to have you with us. This is Black History Month, and there's a lot going on in our community to celebrate and mark the occasion. And I'm joined now by Raquel Thomas, just one person in our community who is putting on a program and doing things to really tell the story of African American culture during February. So welcome, Raquel.
Thank you for having me.
Glad to have you with us today. Now, you are an entrepreneur, you are an author, you do all kinds of stuff.
Yes.
And you also are the founder of the Dreamcatchers Foundation.
Yes.
First of all, just start there. Tell us what you all do, and then tell us how you're celebrating Black History Month.
So we focus heavily at Dreamcatchers Foundation on teaching entrepreneurship to young people and character building. The program that we have for Black History Month, it's called Black Entrepreneurs and the Arts. And we're going to focus on those artists that led the way so that our current artists are able to do what they do. So we're going to focus on all genres, so dance, music, art. We are going to Indigo Blue, and we're going to give each student a tour of the art gallery, which is also Black owned. And on the other side of the art gallery, they're going to have the opportunity to display their skills. So they'll have a microphone, a stage, and an audience. So
it's a really cool element of expression with that.
Absolutely.
Is this your first one?
This is our first year doing this particular program. We've been doing programs for the last 2 years in Columbia, but this is our first year doing this type of program, yes.
So tell us how this all came together, this idea of art and Black history, to make this program.
I'll tell you, we have a lot of students. So we did a summer camp last summer. It was an entrepreneurship summer camp. And what I realized, we had many students that were artists, poets, rappers, singers. So I wanted to allow them the opportunity to display that in front of their peers, and more importantly, for those who have never touched a microphone, to touch a microphone, for those who've never been on the actual stage, to step on that stage so they can further visualize what they want to do.
And that's something, it's not just kind of the musical expression of art, but also, as you mentioned, it's happening at Indigo Art Gallery.
That's
and
right.
It's that really, that other aspect of being artistic.
That's right.
Are there people there who are going to be, you know, people who draw or express themselves other ways?
Yes, so we'll have an artist, we have painters, we have poets, we have individuals that sing, we have a young lady that sings opera. So we're going to touch almost every single aspect of the arts.
Now, what you do is a part of something a lot bigger. You mentioned like a curriculum and other things you work with to kind of put these programs on and make them happen. What's that about?
So we have a full curriculum. I recently, last year, created a workbook. We published a workbook, and it's an entrepreneurship curriculum, and we use that in our summer camp. We have summer camp coming up this summer, and we're going to have a few partnerships that I'm so excited about, but we literally teach entrepreneurship. We want our kids to have another option. We often talk about college, military, and getting a good job, but we very seldomly hear you can also become an entrepreneur. We do programs every single month. We have a program every month that focuses on entrepreneurship and preparing them to go to college, whether it be networking. We have robotics coming up. So we do a lot of things, but every single month we have a program with our students, and everything we do is actually free to our students as well. So when they come out to participate in our monthly events and our summer camp, it's at no cost to them.
Tell me about some of the ideas that you get from these students once they come through your program, or even while they're still in it. What are you hearing and seeing from them?
Man, we've had like huge success. We had a gala about 2 weeks ago, and 3 of our students came and they displayed some of the work that they did with us in our summer camp. We have an author. So we had a young man go through our program, and he came to me after the summer camp and he said, "Hey, I want to be an author like you. Can you help me?" And he handed me literally a manuscript. So I self-published his book for him. I have another young lady who's an actual artist. She won our art competition, Campus Eruption, the T-shirt design battle, and she's a student at LR. And again, she wants to display her artwork. We have a young man who created the T-shirt business. So we've had several young entrepreneurs come out of the entrepreneurship camp last summer.
And kind of give me an idea of why this is so important or significant for the African American community, especially young people.
Well, I'll tell you, I am from a community that I saw a lot of alcoholism, drug addicts, and I was faced with some challenges that you wouldn't necessarily assume I would be sitting here today talking to you. So I wanted to give an opportunity to children like me who are growing up in circumstances that are less pleasing, and to give them hope, to let them know that they can achieve their dreams, and we're all about catching dreams at Dreamcatchers Foundation.
All right, I guess I was going to ask you where the name come from, but there it is right there. It makes perfect sense. Talking about black entrepreneurs and the arts again, coming up here at Indigo Blue Art Gallery, and that's over in the Sand Hills.
That is
if I'm not mistaken, Northeast Columbia.
That's right.
If people want to, well, at this point, can people still get involved, or
absolutely
can they attend? Okay.
So to register, we just ask that each student register. They go to our website, and that's www.dreamcatchersfoundationsc.com. Again, www.dreamcatchersfoundationsc.com, and they can register. I've been very fortunate to work with the Obsidian Group as well, who is helping me put together this program.
And I'm just curious, how many kids do you serve?
Oh, God. So for summer camp, we had 44 students for summer camp. Every month, we end up with roughly 25 to 40 students. We've already had 32 students register for the event for Black History Month. So we'll see how many we have. I think we're going to hover right around 60 this time.
All right. That sounds fantastic. And if you want to learn more about that, or Raquel, she actually has this event coming up and several others during the month of February. Take a look here at your screen. These are just a few of the ways you can learn more or kind of catch up with Raquel. Of course, you have your Dreamcatchers Foundation Black History program. That's February 23rd.
That's right.
That's coming up. And Entrepreneur Her, something for female entrepreneurs, coming up as well. And then you're also involved in local schools. You'll be at Spring Valley on the 22nd. So
that's right.
If you want to learn more, there's the number. Give her a call, or again, www.dreamcatchersfoundationsc.com. Raquel, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
All right, more awareness when we come back.
Insurance company giving you the runaround? Dial all twos now. We got an $800,000 settlement for our client when someone ran a red light. So if you're in a car wreck, remember, don't scream, call Akeem.
To get your attorney, dial all twos now.
No one wants to be in a car or truck accident. They can lead to large medical bills, physical therapy, surgery, and lost wages. I'm Carl Solomon of the Solomon Law Group and the Legal Minute on WIS. If you've been hurt in an accident, give the Solomon Law Group a call. The best time to hire a lawyer is before you give a statement to an insurance company. Not getting help first makes it harder to get you proper compensation, and the consultation is free. Give us a call, 803-900-9000.
If you believe you have been discriminated against, call the South Carolina Human Affairs Commission at 803-737-7800. Talk to us, report it, and we will investigate it. We prevent and eliminate unlawful discrimination. The service we provide is free. Call us at 803-737-7800 or go to our website at schac.sc.gov.
Attention Medicare beneficiaries. If you have or are eligible for Medicaid, please listen closely. You may be eligible for a Medicare Advantage plan from WellCare Health Plans with zero or low plan premium. Call 1-866-907-5952 now. That's 1-866-907-5952. Representatives will provide detailed information and help see if you qualify. WellCare provides access to a large network of local and regional doctors and hospitals. Plus, some plans may include benefits for dental, vision, hearing, Part D prescription drugs, and more. WellCare is contracted with Medicare to provide plans that may be right for you. Call 1-866-907-5952 now. That's 1-866-907-5952.
Welcome back this morning. Now I'm joined by JT McLawhorn, the president and CEO of the Columbia Urban League. Welcome, JT.
Thank you, Leland.
Glad to have you. And you all have a great program coming up here. You do it every year.
Yes.
It's the 33rd annual Black History Month Young and Gifted Awards. You all literally honor hundreds of kids across our area with an award during Black History Month.
Yes.
Tell us more about this annual program.
Well, we started this program some 33 years ago, mainly because many African-American students really weren't being properly recognized. And so we thought it was very important for them to understand that the history of African-American people, achievement is a central component of that history. So we started this program to recognize what they are doing. Quite often when children are doing things, misbehaving in a certain way, they get more publicity, more recognition than those who are doing the right things, And so we felt this was very important to let young people know that we appreciate what they're doing. Also to indicate to them that they're continuing the long history of our ancestors that really promoted achievement as a defining legacy. And if you look at where we are to get today as a people that came over here, who were hijacked over here through slavery through the Middle Passage, and you look at where we are today, achievement and faith in God were the bridges that took us where we are today. So we must continue to focus on achievement, let people understand that this is part of your legacy. Sometimes people used to use a term, I don't know where I hear it that much today, being smart is being white. And we need to let young people know that that's not the case. African Americans in ancient Africa were the mathematicians, the philosophers, the scientists, the engineers, So we need to understand we come from a rich history where achievement is a centerpiece of that history.
And you are bringing in someone who really exemplifies that to be the keynote speaker at this year's Young and Gifted Awards. Her name is Dr. Dr. Nia Long.
Bradley Peters.
Bradley Peters. I'm sorry. I think Nia Long is a famous actress.
Anyway,
Dr. Nia Bradley Peters. And she is a previous recipient of one of the awards here.
Yes.
And she's gone on to do some really great things in her life, in her career. And we have some details of that for you to pop up here. Why are you guys bringing Dr. Peters in to speak to these students?
Well, I think it's important to bring role models back for young people. The Bible says that if you really want to transform people, give them a testimony. And Dr. Peters certainly is a testimony. As you know from her biographical sketch, she has a degree, a doctorate degree from Carnegie Mellon in electrical engineering and computer science engineering. So she's done very well. We talk about technology. That's been a major focus of the Urban League. And when you think about technology and the kinds of things that she's doing, hopefully that will inspire our honorees to move into the field of technology, artificial intelligence. And we're faced with such a rapid change in the way we have been accustomed to doing things. Technology is really going to be it's already a game changer. It's going to be more of a game changer as we move forward in society. So this artificial intelligence, she shared with me that one of the jobs she has, one of her responsibilities, is to connect communications between machines and people.
And she works for the United States Air Force as a clinical researcher, I believe.
Yes.
Okay, so that's an electrical engineer, rather.
Yes.
So a very kind of high level, really important, one of those jobs in science, technology, engineering, and math.
Yes.
So she'll certainly have some really great things to say. More broadly, when we think about Black History Month, of course we want to celebrate the achievement and the history and recognize how rich and important that is. What are some other things we should really be taking away from this or reflecting on during this month for people who are both black and white or of any culture?
Well, I think servant leadership is a very significant component of African American history, of Black History Month. When you look at those achievers, whether it's Mary McLeod Bethune, whether it's Mrs. September Clark, whether it's Dr. Benjamin E. Mays, whether it's former Judge Matthew Perry, when you look at these icons, one thing that's very significant is that they were about the business of helping others. And servant leadership is about helping others, not putting self first. They did not invent it. Jesus said to his disciples, if you want to be a leader, you must serve first. And I think quite often many leaders do not understand that part of being a leader is to be a servant, and that we must reach out and serve the disadvantaged, underserved populations, in essence. And I think in this day and time when we have so much going on, disadvantaged communities are really faced with so many changes. We just need leaders to remember that part of black history, one of the legacies of black history, is servant leadership. How can we use our positions that were really created because of the 1964 Civil Rights Act and the Voting Rights Act of 1965? You know, those acts came about because of the blood, sweat, and tears of so many people. And many of the people who were instrumental and played significant roles in the passage of those two legislation were people who came from disadvantaged communities. And so we have a responsibility to serve those who are in need. And so as we celebrate Black History Month and we recognize achievement, let's also recognize servant leadership as one of the pillars of Black History Month.
Talking about the event coming up with the awards program for the Young and Gifted Awards this month. It's happening on the 23rd.
Yes.
You'll be celebrating all of this. Again, Dr. Nia will be speaking there. 600 high school seniors from Allendale, Clarendon, Fairfield, Florence, Kershaw, Lee, Lexington, Marion, Newberry, Richland, and Sumter counties will all be honored at Brooklyn Baptist Church in West Columbia. Again, 12 noon on February 23rd. Thanks so much, Dr. JT, for being here.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, more awareness when we come back.
If you're over 50, did you know you could be taking advantage of everything AARP has to offer right now? Join today for just $12. Find out what 37 million AARP members already know. Benefits start instantly.
It's AARP.
Are you joining AARP?
Actually, I just did.
But is it worth it?
I enrolled at 7:02, saved on concert tickets at 8:10, read a great article on investing at 9, found a sweet travel deal at 10:15. I used the caregiver finder for my dad, and done. Discounted movie tickets.
Call or go to getaarp.org to join today for just $12, and your second membership is free. And get instant access to discounts on eye care, prescriptions, savings on travel, dining, and deals from top retailers. So many ways to save. Instant resources, tools, and tips to help manage your money, maximize your health, and so much more. AARP is mobile. Get alerts to savings and events near you. And AARP is the largest advocacy group for people over 50. Your voice will be heard.
I love the local retail discounts. AARP absolutely pays for itself.
I'm nowhere near ready to retire, and AARP has been a tremendous resource for that.
I get reliable financial tools and tips.
And we check out the hotels, the dining. AARP saves us a lot of money.
Join today for just $12 for your first year. That includes a second membership free. Plus, you get the award-winning AARP The Magazine.
I love the magazine. Everything in there applies to me.
Benefits for both memberships start instantly. So call or click to join AARP today, and you get this travel bag and AARP The Magazine free.
Call 1-800-967-8956. That's 1-800-967-8956.
Or go to getaarp.org.
Welcome back this morning, joined by George Devlin and Kim Hunter, both of Benedict College. Glad to have you both here.
Thank you.
And y'all have a really great event coming up. It happens every year, but this is the 30th year for the Harambee Festival at Benedict College, and you got a lot planned this year.
We sure do.
What's new first? Let's start there.
You want to?
Yes. First of all, we are very grateful to that Benedict College has sponsored this festival for 30 consecutive years. So we owe a debt of gratitude to the college, to the community, and to all of our partners. This year, in commemoration of the 30th anniversary, we have a couple of new things, beginning with the Donald Lawrence Listening Party on Friday. That's February 22nd. That's going to be at Friday at 8 p.m. on our campus in the campus center. And also, we have a talent search, which will take place that same night in the HRC arena, where we have talent, and it will be judged by professionals. So hopefully some of those
monetary prizes.
Yes, and hopefully some of those winners will have a chance to have an opportunity to visit with some of the professionals who will be there.
Mm-hmm. And you guys have a lot of people coming in for this. I want to mention there is a cost to go to the listening party, but everything else is just come on out and have a good time, no cost at all.
Exactly. Donald Lawrence's listening party, they're getting an insight with what's new on his album. The album just came out, Goshen, and so they'll get a chance to talk to him, they'll get a chance to meet him, get signatures, just really get a chance to spend time listening to his music, listening to his inspiration, and that's only $25 or $10 if you're a student. So we're inviting everybody, the whole community, to come out on Friday. That's at 7 o'clock. And then at 8 o'clock, we have the talent search, and that's free.
All right. Now, you guys actually do have things happening all month long around Black History Month.
Yeah.
It all culminates in the Harambee Festival toward the end of the month.
Which we have been doing, yes, for the last 30 years.
That's right.
Right.
30 years.
We are Black History at Benedict College. There's art exhibits. Yeah, you can come to art exhibits. We have speakers who are coming through. Also, we have alumni that are coming back, and that's really exciting. We have the Children's Village that we always have, but we have people who have written children's books. So Patrick Patterson has a great book out that he's bringing in, and he'll be reading to the students. And that he did that book with his daughters, which is amazing. Carmen Jamise Pride, she's coming with her book. And it's a wonderful opportunity for the family. It's a wonderful opportunity for the community. And we have something for everyone. Yeah. But I cannot forget about the way that we do screenings. We do health screenings. So it's a way for you to get your health screening done as well as have some fun when you get ready to eat some of the food. Right. Because we have awesome vendors.
Good, yes.
And also keep in mind that we still have our traditional children's village upstairs with the face painting, but also the scientific experiments. That's one of the more popular stops. We have a women's village upstairs where women, among other things, can get a massage. And, of course, there will be live entertainment from the stage from 9 a.m. until 6 p.m.
It's going to be a party all weekend,
Right.
the 22nd
Tweet
and 24th.
is going to be there, the R&B artist.
Oh, okay.
We hadn't heard from her in a while, so she has some new music out, and so she'll be there. Benedict College, she's coming to do some healthy food eating, doing demonstrations on this stage. So we have a lot of people coming in. Kyle Cedric is one of our own, and he's coming in. There's Tweet right there. She is so popular, and people are so excited about her coming in. That's all free. So they just need to come and hang out on the campus with us and have a good time.
Now, this is, again, you're in your 30th year, so this is no stranger to the community. And it's a great time, and people always show up.
Yes.
But kind of tell me how this really connects us, the community, to Black history. What's that connection?
It begins with the name. Harambee means pulling together. Pulling together. And this event, the concept was to have an event at the end of the semester that connects or bring the whole community together. And that's what we've done over the last 30 years. In addition to the fun parts, we have the free health screenings. We have the empowerment workshops. And, of course, we also, on stage, have an expression of African-American culture and arts. But it's not just limited. It is inclusive. And it is, as would be suggested on the college campus, an opportunity to teach and for others to learn. So it's to learn about African-American history and culture without being exclusive to that culture, but inclusive of all cultures. And we involve our children all the way up through our senior citizens, our elders. And it's an opportunity to also remember some of the things that have happened, and that can be done through the music, the performances on stage, and also through showcasing the programs that we have at Benedict College.
That's right. There's a lot to look forward to this year, girl. This big anniversary for you guys.
Yes.
I wish you much success, but I already know you're going to have it. Let's talk. I'll pop up the details on your screen here. Again, events all month long. It all culminates in the Harambee Festival, February 22 through the 24th. If you want to learn more, maybe be a vendor or find out who will be there vending, head to benedict.edu/Harambee. Kim and George, thank you for coming.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. More news, or excuse me, awareness after the break.
Did you know you could get life insurance for less than 32 cents a day? With guaranteed acceptance whole life insurance through TrueStage, you can get up to $25,000 in protection with a single phone call, and you cannot be turned down for any reason. Even if you have health problems or are living on a fixed income, guaranteed acceptance whole life insurance policies could work for you, with prices starting at less than 32 cents a day. That's as low as $9.40 a month. TrueStage can help free your family from immediate financial stress when you're gone.
Utility bills, mortgages, car payments, those are a lot of things that can add up pretty fast.
My mom didn't have life insurance and the cost all fell on me. And that's expensive. We're still paying for that.
Yeah, we're still paying for that.
Call 1-800-218-3660. Now, in one phone call, you can help prepare your family with protection amounts up to $25,000. There are no medical tests or health questions. And remember, you cannot be turned down for any reason. In fact, TrueStage policies are already protecting over 18 million Americans. And rates are designed to be affordable, starting at less than 32 cents a day. That's as low as $9.40 a month. Plus, your price will never increase, and your benefit will never decrease.
When I leave, everything will be taken care of for them.
Call 1-800-218-3660 now for a free, no-obligation quote. TrueStage offers plans to fit your budget with prices starting at less than 32 cents a day. Help protect your family from immediate financial burdens after you're gone with guaranteed acceptance whole life insurance through TrueStage. Call 1-800-218-3660 now.
Thanks again to all my guests for joining me this morning on Awareness. The Dreamcatchers Foundation, J.T. McLaughlin from the Columbia Urban League, and Kim and George from Benedict College talking about the 30th anniversary of Harambee here in Columbia. That's our show for this morning. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you next time.